So we were talking backstage. Well, I just said that I read your books.
Oh, thank you.
And,
I appreciate that.
I spent so many years in TV selling other people's books that I'm never selling anyone's book again. And I wouldn't even bring up your book, except I love it. And it's called Truths?
That's the new one that's coming out.
Okay, so this is why I'm bringing this up right now. So he said, what have you been doing? I'm writing a book. It's almost done or it's done. What's it called? Truths. Truths. Oh, what are the truths? And I said, what are the truths? And off the top of his head, he listed them. And I just thought, it's so great. You got to hear this. What are the truths, Vivek?
Yeah. God is real. There are two genders. Fossil fuels are a requirement for human prosperity. Reverse racism is racism. An open border is not a border. Parents determine the education of their children. The nuclear family is the greatest form of governance known to mankind. Capitalism lifts us up from poverty. There are 3 branches of government in the United States, not 4. And the U.S. Constitution is the strongest and greatest guarantor of freedom in human history. So there's the 10.
I love that.
Now you don't have to buy the book.
So you start with God is real.
Yeah.
Why?
So I think that's the ultimate truth. And, I say this in particular, I put that first for a reason because, a lot of people in thinking about, I ran for U.S. president. It was new to think about somebody who was not of the Christian faith, who was running for U.S. president, but is a person of deep faith. And I think the beauty of the country is it was founded by people who believed that God put them here for a purpose, right? This country was founded against the backdrop of divine providence. And so I think part of what's going on in the country is that especially young people my age, and I love a lot of young people here too, our generation is so hungry for purpose right now. We are hungry for a cause. We're hungry for meaning. We want to be part of something bigger than ourselves, yet we can't even answer what it means to be an American. But I think part of that hole in our heart, it's what Blaise Pascal said. He's a famous scientist 400 years ago. He says that if you have a hole the size of God in your heart and God does not fill it, something else will instead. You think about wokeism or transgenderism or climatism or COVIDism or globalism or Zelenskyism or whatever the case may be.
That's a bad one.
But you see these things serially coming up over and over again. They're substitutes for the real thing. And I am a big fan of the revival of faith in America. Not by force. The beauty of this country is you don't have to if it isn't natural to you. But the revival of faith in the real thing, in true God. And I think if we revive faith in this country, we'd actually be much more united as a country as well.